The 34th Rally Elba Storico is round 8 of the 2022 FIA European Historic Rally Championship and is the first of 2 visits to Italy to round off a great season of rally action. The island of Elba is located 10 kilometres off the west coast of Italy and is part of the province of Livorno. Elba has a long history going right back to the ancient Greeks and of course the Roman Empire. The island is famous as the site of Emperor Napoleon's first exile in 1814 to 1815, but now is a favourite destination for tourists from all over the world, attracted to the island by the rich cultural heritage, cuisine and nature. Elba is the perfect location for the penultimate round of the championship. The Rally Elba Storico is based in the town of Capravari in the south of the island. Leg 1 will consist of 5 special stages, with stage 1 on Thursday evening through the streets of Capravari, with 4 more on Friday. Monumento is run twice, while stages 3 and 5 use the same centre portion but start and finish in separate locations. Leg 2 also consists of 5 special stages, all run on Saturday. Stages 6 and 8 are run close to Capravari. Stage 7 is the longest on the rally, with stage 9 using the first 5 kilometres and stage 10 the final 18 kilometres of the same roads. First produced in 1975, the Ferrari 308 was evidently not built with rallying in mind, but a push from customer teams for Group 4 homologation, Ferrari partner Michelotto was called in to build the 308 rally car. Revisions to the 308 were made to allow quicker access to components, engine improvements including mechanical fuel injection to replace the carburetors, and front-mounted oil coolers to improve reliability. The 308 GTB was also homologated into Group B and appeared on 3 WRC events, with a second place finish on the 1982 Tour de Corse the best result. The early success of the 308 GTB did however make Ferrari contemplate a bespoke Group B version, but the 1986 ban on the category ended all rally aspirations by the prancing horse.
This car took about 6 years to build. It was originally put together with Dansport and others. We originally built it for the Modena Centoori race tour, which was to be held in Italy, and we first participated in that in the 2019 edition. They're just very, very lovely. Before this car, we ran a 308 GT4, so we managed to get a lot of the development that we were going to do into this car through that program, and then kicked off on this. It took rather longer than we would have wished, and then we were delayed by COVID for a couple of years. So. Well, fantastic. I mean, the reason, it was a very snap decision to come into the EHRC based on, because the Modena Centoori for this year was delayed and put back to October. So I said to Dan Sutherland, look, we need to get the car out to earn a living. What have you got in mind? And he said, look, let's look at the EHRC. We haven't done that for a little while. And we looked at the dates, and actually the dates all accorded with my diary. So it worked really well. We were able to do 5 rounds, and so far so good.
There are 24 full-season entries competing on the Rally Elba Storico, with 7 Category 4, 7 Category 3, 7 Category 2 and 3 in Category 1. A beautiful evening on the island of Elba brought out the crowds to witness the first stage through the streets of Capravari. The number 4 Porsche 911 SC of Carl Wagner set the pace among the EHRC contenders, finishing the opening stage leading by 11.8 seconds. Tibor Erdi Jr. and Zoltan Choka were second overall and leading Category 4 in their Ford Sierra RS Cosworth after the opening stage. The Hungarians 5.9 seconds ahead of Mats Massal and Esko Juntala in their Sierra. Ville Sevasti and Risto Patalainen were fourth quickest in the Lancia, 19.5 seconds behind Wagner's Porsche.
On 9 right over crest into square.
Category 2 was led by the number 14 Ford Escort of Ernie and Karen Graham, the British couple finishing 4.4 seconds ahead of Paolo Pasuti and Giovanni Campis in the number 5 Porsche.
6 left. Square left, keep out. 8 right over crest.
Antonio Parisi was the Category 1 leader after the opening stage in the Porsche 911S. Friday dawned with clear blue skies for the second part of leg 1 on the rally Elba Storico. The BMW M3 of Walter Jensen and Eric Pedersen was the first retirement of the rally, with an electric issue bringing the car to a halt. Karl Wagner and Gerda Zona continued to lead the way, setting the fastest overall times on all 4 stages held on Friday. The Austrians were 83 seconds ahead of the rest of the field at the end of stage 5, but trouble was brewing with the Porsche's gearbox. Ville Sevasti and Risto Patalainen were pushing hard in the Lancia, setting the fastest Category 4 time on stages 3 and 5 to finish the first leg 9.2 seconds ahead of Ford Sierra RS Cosworth of Tibor Erdi. Erdi set the fastest Category 4 times on stages 2 and 4 to keep in touch with the leading Lancia, but was over 90 seconds behind Wagner's Porsche. The Category 2 battle was a Ford Escort versus Porsche affair, with the number 27 RS 1800 of James Potter and Caroline McCormack taking the category lead from the Pasuti's Porsche on stage 2. Just 0.3 seconds ahead of Richard Roney's RS 1800, the Austrian setting the fastest time on the opening stage of the day. Potter set the fastest time on stages 3 and 5, with Roney going quickest on stage 4, with Ernie Graham keeping in touch with both cars as well.
Square left at the roundabout. 80. Caution one, long one right at the 4 right. Caution long one right at the 4 right.
At the end of the 5th stage, the number 27 Ford Escort of James Potter and Caroline McCormack were 39 seconds ahead of Ernie and Karen Graham, and 63 seconds ahead of Richard and Lucy Roney. The number 5 Porsche of Paolo Pasuti and Giovanni Campis had dropped back and had then retired on stage 5 with fuel injection issues. With Karl Wagner's Porsche leading overall, the battle for second place in Category 3 was between the number 19 VW Golf of Georg Reitzberger and the number 12 Volvo 244 of Siegfried Meyer. At the end of the 5th stage, the Golf was holding the upper hand by just 1.3 seconds. In Category 1, it was the Volvo 122 of Jari Haivarinen and Jarno Alaturki that led the way, finishing the day 3 minutes 50 seconds ahead of the number 24 BMW 2002 of Carlo Ferrito and 4 minutes ahead of Antonio Parisi's Porsche.
We got a problem on our clutch release bearing. It looks like it's stucking. And yeah, mechanics are working, but we will see what's going on.
Yeah. And we expect some rain tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. The weather forecast says yes, from in the afternoon it will start, but yeah, hopefully at the end.
Do you have a strategy, a rain strategy already?
No. You have to take it as it is.
Yeah. Can you tell us about your day?
Yeah, so it has been good, so no any problems. So we have little suffer whole day. We have a little wrong tire choice here, but that we cannot change. Otherwise, all is good.
So you're driving the Escort for this event, and it went quite well.
I think it's gone very well so far. It's not even my car, it's Caroline and her husband's car. Kindly lent it to me, so Caroline's sitting alongside just to check I look after it.
And Caroline, can you talk a little bit about this car?
Oh, well, it's been in the family in the McCormick family for probably maybe 20 years. So it's very dear to us. So he'd better not
so
damage.
I have to look after it.
So, but no, it's I think the registration, the car, everything is it's been with her family, and we're very proud of it, and it goes really well.
Can you talk us about your day?
The day's gone, as planned. Well, say as planned. I didn't plan to be as high up as I am, but that's happy days. But no, it's gone well. We had one big moment where I thought we might have had an accident, but we managed to pull our way out of it and didn't lose any time, luckily. So, had a fun day.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Can you tell us about your day?
Today it was very fast day. First special days, I like it.
Yeah.
Yesterday evening, not like, because it was first date and in the dark, very slippery. Today it's better, and we try to drive so fast as we can in this car, because it's very hard to drive in these chicanes and up to mountain. We have not so much power, so.
The weather on the final day of the Rally Elba Storico was very different from the previous day, with clouds, rain showers and strong winds. The overnight problem with the gearbox on the leading number 4 Porsche 911 SE couldn't be fixed by the mechanics, and Karl Wagner and Gerda Zahner wouldn't be starting the second leg of the event. Ville Savasti was now in the lead of the rally and was still ahead after stage 6 despite losing nearly 6 seconds to Tibor Erdi. However, the Lancia was another retirement on stage 7 with an engine issue putting the Finns out of the rally. There was also trouble for Tibor Erdi on stage 7 when he lost nearly 2 minutes, dropping the Ford Sierra to 4th overall. Jürgen Geist took the overall lead on stage 7, but then dropped back behind the 2 Sierras. The German was also judged to have received outside assistance for a tyre change, which was a breach of the regulations. The number 7 Opel Manta was excluded from the final classification as a result. Mats Marcel took up the lead on stage 8 and held it until the end of stage 10 despite a fight back from Erdi, who took the fastest time on the last 3 stages and was just 1 second off the lead at the end of the rally. The battle of the escorts continued on leg 2, with the Ford Escort RS 1800 of James Potter and Caroline McCormack taking the fastest category 2 times on stages 7 and 9. The number 14 Ford Escort RS 1600 of Ernie and Karen Graham took the fastest times on stages 6, 8 and 10 to close the gap to the leading Escort. But by the end of the 10th stage, James Potter was still 24 seconds ahead of his Flexify Rally Team teammates and lying in 3rd overall after the exclusion of the Opel Manta. Richard and Lucy Roney finished 3rd in category 2, ahead of Jesus Villarroel in the number 22 Ford Escort RS 2000 and Pietro Corradig in the BMW 2002 TII. With the retirement of the number 4 Porsche, the number 19 VW Golf was now leading category 3, with Georg Reichsberger and Lana Suklovic resuming their battle with the number 12 Volvo of Siegfried and Renate Mayer. Reichsberger went quicker than Mayer on 4 of the 5 stages, and at the end of the 10th stage was 53 seconds ahead to take the category 3 win. However, the 2nd place finish was good enough for Renate Mayer to take the Category 3 FIA EHRC Co-Drivers Championship title. The number 8 Porsche of Michael and Elizabeth Putz finished 3rd in Category 3. The Austrians looked like they were out of the rally overnight when the gearbox failed on their Porsche. However, another competitor lent them a spare gearbox and mechanics to fit it, and the Austrians were back in the rally. They set the fastest overall time on stage 7 and set the fastest Category 3 time on the other 4 stages, but were still 5.5 minutes behind the number 19 Golf at the end of the rally. The number 26 Volvo 122 retired on stage 6, and Antonio Parisi was able to get ahead of Carlo Frieto to take the Category 1 win by over 6 minutes at the end of the rally Elba Storico.
You had a great battle today with
Yes.
Erdi. How did it go?
This day is much better than yesterday. So today we are happy. Today we have drive and everything have work and we like when it come little rain. So we are happy today.
How was the track with the rain?
Very slippery.
Yeah.
Like ice.
And will we see you in Sanremo?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I must go to Sanremo for the points.
What do you think of this rally?
I think I have drive 80 European Champions rally, and I have all times say Sanremo for me is the best rally.
Yeah. So well done today. Can you tell us about your weekend and your day?
The weekend has gone better than I could ever have imagined. You know, in the dry, I seem to go very well, better than I could hope for. And today it's rained, it's been quite slippery. I've tried to pace myself not to damage the car and get it home in one piece, and we've managed it. Unfortunately, I was overhauled by the four-wheel drive Cosworth, but I knew that would happen. So what could have been third is fourth overall in the championship, which is brilliant, and first in category.
Talking about the rain, how was it out there?
It was slippery. It was slippery. I enjoyed it in Asturias with 110 horsepower. With 260 horsepower, it's a bit more exciting, but still good fun. Good fun.
So congrats on your first win of the season.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a bit about your day?
Actually, day was nice till it started to rain. Because in our size there are no rain tires available. So we had to take, when are they done? I think these are from 2008. But it was like dancing on eggs, but we finished, and that's the main thing.
Yeah. And so the track was really slippery?
It was really slippery. I don't know how it would have been with proper good rain tires, but with this one it was very, very slippery, yes.
So you are in a good position in the co-driver championship. How do you feel about it?
I'm very happy, but it was not, in my opinion, to be the first in the championship. It happens.
And what did you think about the rally in Elba?
It was very nice rally, a little bit chaos in the organization, but it works. A nice service park and nice location, top special stages. We are completely happy.
Est-ce que vous pouvez revenir sur cette journée? Comment ça s'est passé aujourd'hui?
Aujourd'hui, c'est bien. C'est hier que nous avons eu des problèmes. Nous avons eu des problèmes dans la vitesse. Avec la vitesse cambio.
Et avec la pluie?
Ah non, j'aime la pluie. Oui, j'aime la pluie. Nous avons fait des bons résultats avec la pluie.
Et Sanremo, dans 15 jours, est-ce que vous serez là?
Pardon?
Est-ce que vous serez à Sanremo?
Oui, je pense que
Et que pensez-vous du rallye de Sanremo?
C'est bon, c'est le rallye. Nous l'avons déjà fait 20 fois.
25 fois.
25 volte.
The final event of the 2022 season will be the 37th Sanremo Historic Rally on the 13th to the 15th of October.